Well, hey everybody, Barry Kleiman, picking back up here on training camp day number 8. We left off yesterday talking about change and choice and principles and how all of us are going to deal when the big bad wolf comes knocking. The big bad wolf is change. Change is a constant, Dr. Covey tells us. The best type of change is the changes that we modulate, that we induce ourselves, of course. And that's really the goal here of this whole Winning the Fifth Quarter project program. Again, designed, it helped me get out of a big rut, a scary rut, um, sanity threatening, financial demise potential. But anyway, um, we have to choose our ways to do things, and if you do it episodically, maybe you'll win the fifth quarter. But I would contend that for myself, of course, and for so many of the people I've dealt with before and after, when you wing it, you might jump out ahead a little bit, but it's not a sustainable model. Principles are. So we talked about it yesterday. The last quote that we showed yesterday was a quote from Nipsey Hussle, who told us it sounds simple, telling people to work hard and never quit, but to really execute and demonstrate those principles takes discipline and faith. And those are the two factors that I believe separate the good from the great, the successes from the failures. Principles will help you get there. Okay, uh, those principles take discipline and faith. Principles do. So that's how we got here. And today, in this new session, I want to quote a guy who, boy, one of the smarter people I've read, mostly because he has enough humility to use this quote. Even smart people do dumb things. Get clear about one thing to keep your ego intact, to keep all the finger pointers and the naysayers and your own sort of sanity intact. Understand that even smart people do dumb things. Keith is an amazing guy, smart guy, has lost, and made back more money than I'll ever make, certainly. He introduced me to a concept called thinking time. His book called The Road Less Stupid is a must read. Um, for anybody who cares about the fact that we're human. I have a friend who I spent a bunch of time with a couple of weeks ago, and he was lamenting about a bad decision that he made. And literally, I wanted to reach across and smack him. If he's watching, he knows who he is. Stuff happens, man. And you pick up and you move on, right? None of us are perfect. Get over that and learn to move on. Keith is a great example. Even smart people do dumb things. So what this is all about right now is a great way to get over the fact that we do them and get over them and move on, is write them down. So there's a little grid in front of you. 3 of the dumbest things I've done are when I X, when I Y, when I Z. Keep talking about the time I went broke, had my pride stand in the way of reaching out and getting help, taking 2 years to do it. I can cite other examples as a basketball coach, being too stubborn to play zone and get out of man and all that kind of stuff. But we all do dumb things. This is a key point of clarity. So write some of yours down. Grab your journal and get to writing. Get your ego out of the way and understand that even smart people do dumb things. And when you understand that, you'll understand that the idea is to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and keep going. The graphic that I showed here is I'm trying to find a good one of Yogi Berra, who's quote is, when you come to a fork in the road, take it. A lot of wisdom in that quote, believe it or not. But I found this. I spent some time in Pasadena, California over the past year or so, and there's this statue right on South St. John Avenue in Pasadena. It's a fork road. So I use that graphic instead. But until you really get this idea, you're not going to be where you want to be. You're gonna get caught, right, in your own ego, and you're going to let your own ego drag you down and bother you and butcher you. So don't do that. Go right here. Write down when I three of the dumbest things I've ever done are. Three of the dumbest things I've ever done are when I this, when I that, when I this. Have fun. Write it down. I told you I want this to be fun, and we're all human. So a point of clarity is what I just said. Um, I'll end it with the quote here: "Clear thinking requires courage rather than intelligence." Don't be afraid to admit a mistake. That's where clarity comes from. No mistakes, no learning, no growth. Hope this helps everybody. Keith Cunningham, even smart people do dumb things. Read The Road Less Stupid, and we'll catch you in training camp day 9. Thanks.